Fellas, we're going to kind of key in and start this holiday season off for you fellas by kind of giving y'all some tools that are inside of my defensive toolbox on adjustments that I use in certain situations. I'm not going to go too much into man align or base align, but the whole purpose of this video is most of these adjustments, they don't stack with each other. And I know y'all probably watch other channels and stuff, and the first thing they do is they tell you to do two of these adjustments in the same format, and it's wrong. Okay? And I don't want y'all to be following wrong adjustments, because every adjustment that you do is the clock's ticking. You know, you only have so much time to adjust to what your opponent is doing before they hike the ball, so on and so forth. So you don't want to put an adjustment on the field that's not going to benefit you in any way possible. Okay? So we'll kind of go over a couple of the scenarios when you should use certain things like show blitz. That'll be the first one that I'm going to go over. The rules that I do apply is going to be from match coverage standpoint. I refuse to play stock man, because if you play stock man and try to press, you're going to get beat. Okay? If you play drop zones, you're going to give up soft coverages, and I don't like to give up anything soft coverages, you know, because you'd have to play a different play style if you're going to play soft spot drop zones. You would have to be more articulate with how you would blitz to force people to have under pressure throws to throw to those soft spot zones. I don't play that. I want to make sure that everything's plastered, and I want you to damn near make a perfect throw on my defense, okay? So I just feel like match coverage out of the three options that you have is ultimately going to be the best option for you guys. But like I said, I'm going to go more into the show blitz first, and then we'll get into the press adjustments. The show blitz is specifically going to be any situation that you're dealing with slot formations and not outside the numbers. Okay, if anything's close and compact where the receivers are keyed in on the run fit blocking, you need to show blitz to stack the box. Now, the two things that this is going to be a benefit for is your safeties will align with the show blitz with those slot set receivers, okay? So you'll have the alignment with the safeties to match up with them accordingly, and you'll have outside leverage with your two corners on the outside on those run fits, okay? So show blitz will work versus any situation where you're having to deal with situations where these people come out in these tight and compressed sets, and they got everything pretty much close to their quarterback for easy, quick reads, and you want to take those away, okay? We'll just kind of do a couple of reps just to kind of show you. I'm just going to go random plays. And like I said, with match coverage, everything is about alignment, okay? I always preach alignments, because if I press right here, the corners, they're going to come down to the receivers, but they're not going to be able to, outside corners aren't going to be able to press and basically stay in front of these two receivers. If I'm going to do that, I would have to do man align, but we'll get into that later. Mainly, first and foremost, I want to make sure that I'm playing run fits, and I want to make sure that my safeties align with those slots. So like I said, I'm just going to show blitz, and as you can see, both safeties are proportionate, equal to the receivers in the slot. So if those receivers go vertical, those safeties are going to pick them up, okay? So that's the first thing that you just want to kind of key in on as far as what you're doing defensively with your adjustments, okay? So if you're dealing with these formations where everything's close and tight, you can pretty much seal those fits. And I know I fucked that up, but you seen the safety really didn't get blocked by it, but I wasn't expecting them to do an end around. But, you know, I just want to make sure that you guys understand just, you know, alignment 101. Now, I can change those with that adjustment right there with the show blitz and spread the D line. Now you can see right there the run fits are pretty much hammering down as soon as the ball is ID'd as a run, and that's the benefit of running match coverage. The pursuit angles are very aggressive when people try to run the ball. You can see right there. See how the safety matches up with him? He's not going to be able to, and that's a cover 2 beater. And I'm just going to slow it down because this is the play I used to use last year versus like cover 2. You can see right here, because of the safety's alignment, see, usually he would be, you know, spot drop right here. If I don't put the show blitz, them safeties are right over there. And the way zones work in this game is they react based on how close you get to them. Me showing blitz makes this receiver run his route closer to him. So see how he gets? See, boom, you run to him, he's gonna react to it a lot faster. Okay, just going to kind of show you on both sides. Obviously, he didn't go vertical there on that. And I'm going to actually do this without showing blitz too, so that you guys can understand what I'm trying to teach you guys here. I will leave the match on, and I'll just go up against this specific play. All right, so this is if I don't show blitz. That safety's a little bit out of position. You see, if you look at it, I know he didn't make the throw. I'm just going to let him run it a couple of times so that you guys can see the distance and separation. See if he could pull that. I don't know why the AI is not trying to make that throw, but I know I wouldn't make that throw. But I'm just going to show you again. Maybe he makes the throw, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, he's not even going for it, but it's open. All right, as compared to me aligning it. So the safety's a little bit more tighter, and he can get in position to pick it off. So show blitz is important for you guys dealing with these compressed and tight, close formations, okay? So that's the first thing that I wanted to go over. The second thing that we're going to go over is the press adjustment. I do not use global press, all right? The only time I'll use global press is if I know that it's not going to be play action or something like that. Sometimes usually I'll just do individual, but we'll just kind of go over it. I will do a global for this. You do bring those safeties down, and it can be dangerous. So I would do it versus like trips or something like that, or maybe a spread set. Don't do global versus, you know, bunch sets. Just isolated, and he's not in like a compress or a stacks, you know, kind of look. You can press. All right. So we'll just go into a situation where like trips offset. Let's just go with like let's go with this X under. All right, so I'm just gonna press this, and then again, everything's about alignment. See how the safety rematched? I don't know what I just did. Did I just do? Hold on, I did something. I reset the play. I'm not trying to do that, but that was intriguing to say the least. Like I said, pay attention to the alignment. Notice how the safety's not even with number 1. That's the first thing you're paying attention to. You're in an inside quarter adjustment. Remember, if you're playing match coverage, everything's man everywhere he goes unless he switches off, and then it becomes pattern match. So we have to have the alignment. So if I press, just pay attention to how that safety is aligned. With the global press, see how he gets in front of them? That's what you want, okay? Now, the thing is, with match coverage, like I said, everything's going to match up vertical. And I know I got beat on that. That's fine. I just wanted to kind of show you the alignment. And we can always make adjustments to take that route away. See, I took the underneath, right? So I can make adjustments just to take that play away. Let me just show you. So let's say I press, and then I put my adjustments on the field. Actually, I need to be running a 2-4-5, not a big nickel. So I don't want to run the 3 safety versus trips. That's why I like palms. So if I press it, no, actually, I'm gonna actually see if he at quarter flat plays 13 a little bit better. You see, the safeties don't necessarily come down like they do in big nickel. So, all right, so we'll play with it a little bit. I might put him in a seam flat. Let me see. Do it like that. Because quarter flats tends to play a little bit low. Like I said, you always come into the lab and you always try to figure things out. Usually I am running palms for the crossers on the other side. Now I was supposed to take the running back to the flat. I was just kind of paying attention over here. So that third seam flat, that picks up the switch concept with the rip Liz. So we'll get the jam, and then he'll come down and take the in route, which is good, and we'll have the third over the top. So that's intriguing. You have bracket on the number 3. I probably wouldn't run press over there. You probably want to put a better corner over there. I don't know why is he over here? He's supposed to be on the backside. Probably because I have Hobbs in the slot. I probably need to put Bennett in the slot with his speed. Man, that sucks. Only thing about the 2-4, man, is if you ain't got pass rushers. So this defense will probably change. They do like a live playbook. You'll probably have to do manual subs to make it, to get what you want. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't. It's just they're not viable pass rushers off the edge. That's really just kind of what I wanted to get into. You know, it's just everything that we do is more or less about alignment. And I just wanted to kind of get y'all to understand that, you know, when people tell y'all to do things, listen to what they're saying. Because if somebody sits there and tells you show blitz, press, and base the line, bro, that you're wasting your time doing 3 adjustments that you don't need to do. You only need to do 1. Pay attention to how they come out in formation. And like I said, I'm in a party chat, so I'll take you inside my mind. I'm gonna talk it through. You know, obviously you're gonna be playing some people that spam the same shit. You know, so I might not be able to use every adjustment. You know, especially if they just come out and do the same thing every single play. So it's a McCaffrey game, so show blitz will be utilized versus press.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition.
I'll kind of teach y'all some offensive stuff.
As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
And were the days. All right, so the thing that we want to do here is we want to send crack blocks at Bosa or whoever the edge is. Whichever edge I decide to attack, I want to send crack blocks at it. Kind of like I was doing earlier against the Cowboys.
Now from the 33.
All right, so same thing. We're going to send crack blocks at Bosa.
They start to drive with White. And he'll get this one up.
Trying to get him off
about the 39 here.
Penetrate line of scrimmage.
Play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, so if he presses, sometimes they give you things. Now, always pay attention to the alignment. See how he's aligned with the tight end? That means, okay, now he changed it. All right, I was going to put a block release. But since he changed it, now he gives me Cooper as a viable option to throw it to.
Now it's O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
I'm always paying attention to the alignments. That tells me what I need to do. See, right now, he can't run that route. So what we're going to do is give him a block release. That'll give me more protection on the backside of his throw.
Throwing, O'Connell. Open man is Myers. Past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Also kind of debunk the containment that he has.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
pay attention.
play.
All right, so he pinched it. So the end around is viable.
And here he
Just going to
finds
kind
the
of make
open
sure
guy.
that I have
Nice pickup.
some of his read defenders out a little bit wide. So we want to put another block over there.
And he'll get it here on the end around. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up
Might,
their
since it's
playbook
cover
first
4,
quarter,
I'm going to hit him with the counter run.
I like their style.
On the handoff, it's White. And he's brought down at the 34.
Kind of
Call it a gain of 4.
So he's spamming. Now, it worked. I just want him in the loop of me taking everything short underneath.
They created some nice space for him.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 6 yards.
So it seems like he's going to stay in cover 4 no matter what.
But it brings up 4.
So I might actually have some time on this.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. That's to his
the block is there. We good. Alright, so it's a tight Y off. I'm going to actually run a cover 9 here with a show blitz.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers.
The way the safeties align, we're going to want them to.
At about the 32.
And look at
They
that.
start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Doesn't matter if it's a trap right or not. The safety's going to shoot those gaps on those delayed handoffs.
Kept their shoulders square and gave their teammates time
Empty
to
Y
fight to the
slot.
ball.
Spread line.
This
Slide
is
left.
2nd and 8.
Got the adjustments on the field.
Purdy.
Vert hook. Take Debo away.
It's
Quadruple
incomplete. Took
coverage.
a
I
shot,
fucking
couldn't
love the
connect.
match, especially when you
As
user
his old
adjust.
brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out
Third
high.
line slide
They
left.
expected it and
Vert
got there
hook
and popped it
third.
free.
Seam flat third. And then I can play anything crossing underneath with the 3-way.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
And we'll take the tight end, and there goes Crosby.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was
He doesn't
off in
bother
the
me, bro.
execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start
I understand
clicking on those key
defense.
3rd down throws.
These kids don't. Oh my goodness, bro. What is
Now
it?
hold everything here. We're
Try
going to get a
field goal.
timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we
All right,
step aside.
I'm not
here
falling
in
for
this
it.
First quarter.
I never fall for these. I'm going to user the linebacker on the right,
Out Mitch Wishnowski
and I'm
to
going
punt
to
the
basically
football.
play the safety in
DeAndre
case it's a
Carter
fake.
back deep.
I always take him and just run him back. Kind of play that seam area. You'd be surprised people actually run these fake punts. Like
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just
all right, so we
outside the
are dealing
20
with a
line.
cover 4 spammer, so that means everything's going straight to the inside. And eventually we're going to
The
hit
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
pressing a drop coverage defense like that.
Renfro the motion
Make sure he
man.
goes outside the tackle box before we hike him.
They'll start the drive with a give to White.
If I hike him
And he'll get
before
about
he
6 up to
crosses the
27
tackle
yard
box,
line.
it's going to create a block shift. So always wait until they're outside the tackle box.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Sure. We can get a check block on Bosa. Wait until he's outside the tackle box before we hike.
They
Notice how the double teams
play. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards.
Like I said, I'm just going to keep doing this. We're going to milk the clock. He's going to have to come out of that cover 4.
After 1 on EA Sports.
I'll just keep playing with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Like, oh, cover 4 drop. Save your defense. With the crack block.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Get the crack block. He benches in, so the crack block needs to be on the slot receiver. So we don't get the motion as long as he's there.
On the handoff, this is White. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. So get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Renfro, the motion man.
Keep that crack block on Bosa.
Now we'll give to White.
Double team.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost
I
feels
can't
like
emphasize this enough. If you motion like he has to cross the tackle's shoulder before you hike.
Carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's worked, accelerating, and off he goes. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Renfro, the motion man.
Again, crack block on Bosa.
On the give, it's White. Down the right sideline, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So all the way down close to the goal line, good blocking up front, helped to spring it.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him, gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
It's on the ones.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
He's the one in a bad spot.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That was the slowest fucking curl flat I've ever seen anybody run.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give him some space, not to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Spread.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Short side receiver. Flex off close. And actually going to be a global press here. And just for a switch route.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Oh, come on, Bennett. You sold on me.
51 yards.
You're supposed to hop that down and pick it off. Stay with palms.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw, Purdy. This one could be and he's taken down not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Actually going to play cover 9 here. Running back takes the wheel route. The running back goes vertical.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel.
Try not to.
And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jake moving now for the point after.
match is, like when you press match, it is very susceptible.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
That's probably what got me that time. If I know if I'm dealing with RPOs, I'll just press the backside and make sure it's bracketed.
He's back out to kick this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
I'm going to hit him, see if I can get him with a cover 4 beater. I have to run it flipped, and I'm going to have to put Devontae over there.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. That one caught by Carter. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they go play action here with O'Connell. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
It could be man. He probably switched. This man, I can get the press bump release.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They manipulate the zone more.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That's what he's saying.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing on the shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. And that's complete to Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Short fade. Give me the short fade here.
To throw here, O'Connell. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Probably go back into the next drive.
Good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say for the offensive play callers, you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on
probably
there.
should have put it off. Please say I got someone over.
Still going past the 30.
You tell me I got these guys on the field.
And the flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel.
They have a home field momentum thing to where your change direction is going to be a very fucking quarter. So I need to hurry up and get that momentum off the field.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. But how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Very interesting call and one that backfires. I know
try to keep everything out in front.
Start the second half with the onside kick risky.
Stay with the 6 trap just in case he runs a halfback wheel route.
coupled with
this will be a situation that I will show blitz.
They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Show blitz.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down.
Slow.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance.
There we go.
Be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
No, I didn't.
Fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers.
He ran a cover 4 and sent everybody underneath. Dude had a free release because of it.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
Man, you can't sit there
but not so easy to
take
execute.
folks serious in this game sometimes.
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it up to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Here. You got to get in there, buddy. He had a good kick last time. I just need a good tackle here. If I could pop him through there with a hit stick.
And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what do you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. Down inside the 10. Still fighting. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Moody good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside
start
the
on
20.
the hash when you're trying to go for shot plays. I don't intend to spam.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Called that a very strong gain of 24.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going
counter
forward.
waggle.
Could have been a fumble. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that was going to blow up in their faces. They went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
Down, bro.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Post. Double man.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Hey, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes, they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage. Turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confident as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he takes it all the way across the field.
Oh, they kill Stanley in this game. I'm telling you, bro, that should have been a touchdown.
Teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Throwing after the interception. O'Connell.
Bro.
That was going to be off target and
that's like the same issue I have in the car. Like the route would be there.
This one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show what he's made of.
O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And quickly they get to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go back to the original.
Now O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's going to be tricky over Warner.
Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's right. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And O'Connell now to throw. Touchdown Raiders. Austin Hooper. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments?
Oh, why did you catch it short and then not?
Remember what I said? It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
And That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
What happened now?
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
Tell me what happened. I haven't been paying attention.
It's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 48 yards. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want it's just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
It's going to be Jet.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Oh, Lord. What league they promoting?
And he won't get this.
I think I had got one.
As he's down at the 19.
Ain't paying no mind. You might want to let them know, hey, it's not a...
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Diamador and into the end zone.
I don't like those home field momentum.
They score a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense,
especially like when you play here, if you get behind, ain't nothing you can do. Is like each quarter your change of direction gets worse and worse. Try to get back into it, but like I said, when your guys don't move like they're supposed to, there ain't nothing you can do, and it hurts your defense a little bit more. But offense, it kind of prevents you from getting into your cuts on your routes. And their EA is not fair to me on these fucking regs games. Like, I play more away games than anything.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
So this one you can't kick onside kicks unless you score.
History, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
You try to kick an onside kick, it's going to be like an invisible wall that prevents the ball from moving forward.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Alright, so it's an A slot. I like big nickel versus A slot. Make sure we got this line. I'm going to run cover 9 ski. So that in that press.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Made him stop his slant
Like
route.
a quick hit, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
What's that? I'm just going to keep that 3rd.
Here's Prescott.
Ooh, he almost got that.
Incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Sure, I flex, Mr.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
No.
3rd and short yardage.
I forgot I had 3 safeties.
He's got his different adjustments. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. Nice pickup of 10 means that this
doubles I can actually run.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st.
I'm just exploiting these seams.
Now Prescott. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and
That will
long.
pass commit. But rarely commit in this game. You commit and get wrong.
Prescott.
That's
And
life.
that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Try to cycle through, see if I can get my guys fresh. When he gets to the line of scrimmage, I'll call a timeout. That'll boost my pass rush points. And that'll also freshen my guy up.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
That levels would be very deadly with a quick pass concept. I'm just kind of looking at it. All right, we're going to actually go back to palms.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Prescott to throw it. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. No, they're changing this at the line. Prescott to throw on 4th. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
I want to give him a heads up, bro. That's the way I would do it.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
All right, so pay attention to the alignment. See how I have him aligned evenly? That tells me that route's not going to be valid. So I got to either aim for the shift block release or something like that, so that I have the pickups when everybody is rushing. So we're going to put him in a block release. I'm just going to smart route it so he reacts if I need him to.
Here's O'Connell. Open man is Myers. Give him a gain of 5.
And it also allows my line on the left to be smarter on the blocks.
We'll see what they have
So pay attention to the alignment. See how nothing's in front of him except the linebacker right there. So Hooper is a viable read.
Throwing O'Connell. That's to the
Catch him
veteran.
before they can react.
And he is going to have the
Most people like to use her in that area of the field, but they're not going to be able to react to a quick pass because they don't know which side you're going. Pay attention to the alignment. See, right there, that would be a crack block. He should actually be stuck.
And they hooked up there for a first down.
Something. I have to go back and look at it. It wasn't blitz. That's all I know. I should have blocked him. So again, same thing. Just put him in the trip block. So we have to get my slide protects off.
To the air again with O'Connell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings in third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard.
What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go high-low. Run a route right at the safety and cut a slant underneath.
That he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Quads, I run the cover 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking downfield for Pollard.
Good.
Defensively to force
Change that quarter to the third. Go back into it.
They're still not field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's going to spam, so we got that third over there that time.
And the Raiders have got him. Malcolm Kuntz.
That's all you got to do.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Match third from cover 6. He's going to box that. Look at that.
That was third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
See, he's going to try to spam cover 6 beaters, but he doesn't know how to put a match adjustment.
Great field position is facing 4th down.
Just to kind of protect me against people that want to do that.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
All right, good.
To throw is Prescott.
Boom. Got him. He fell for the okie doke.
And the Raiders are going to have the
Bracket match coverage user adjustments. I'm telling you.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense
open
comes
when
on
it's
the
really
field
not.
and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon.
Right, so last time
as
he
he
did
ran
that,
off the field after making that play,
he came crashing
he saw
in,
his
so we get the
quarterback
crack
seek
block
him
on
out
him.
and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Guys to push up.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
I'm going to run a lot of inside zone versus the man front. Kind of use power blocking. Get push-offs. I'm going to come out in the end around, though, just in case he slides his line around.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
I got 30 seconds. All right, so he basically told me that's going to be open. I'm going to pass lead this 3 o'clock. Okay, 3 o'clock outside to the sideline.
Now it's O'Connell. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. A gain of 3 last
it's risky.
This time they
man doesn't play the ball. Man plays receiver.
3rd down and 1.
That's why I try to tell people don't play man coverage. You're not going to get no picks. Just kind of watch. Go back to the inside zone. Go to crack block 1. Parsons.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call.
So I know that he's a man. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to get that quick pass to that tight end. I just feel like he's going to give it to him.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big
by playing man, you're going to die by
get
playing
him
man.
down as he's inside the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling.
You guys.
Renfrow, the motion man. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Throw left side, taken in by Renfrow. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Cover 3, cover 3, cover 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Move, 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 move. Move, move. Coming around. I'm going to short slant.
To throw here, O'Connell. Under
Spike
pressure,
it.
and down he goes. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and
When I
slide
have a
here.
play, they won't let me get it off. I'm just going to throw this out. I feel like I have something here. I'm going to run a 2-cross post and a cross.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
I'm going to run that.
Back to throw, O'Connell. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's not fighting when he's running inside zone, so I'm just going to have to keep running the inside zone. See if I can force him to pinch him inside.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Because as long as he's in that,
how about this line out of the locker room?
that wide 9 or
kick
6
attempt.
tech position, he's going to be a little difficult to deal with.
After a
Be able
rare
to get a
scoreless
body on him.
first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets
Gotta
underway.
give him momentum,
A
that's
tie
good.
game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the
that way, if he does get a contact for loss, Jacobs' backlash will kind of make him pay for it.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Down to about the 32.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Only thing with Parsons, he has that stupid out my way of doing it. Okay, so he benched him.
Now O'Connell. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
I should have motioned out getting this thing. I was trying to pull him down.
And he takes this
stupid block that he's trying to do.
And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, what a game this has turned out to be for him. Remember, CD, he had the turnover earlier, and now the pick 6, that's the cherry on top.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. When you force a turnover on defense, you're the guy most excited about getting back out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself,
I just need to make sure Masterson doesn't fucking jump in front of him. He does that sometimes. Sometimes he does it as good.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Slam Jacobs right at Parsons.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. First down, here's White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit
because he's strafing over, thinking he's trying to get it end around.
He was the finisher. A really nice run.
And safety's out of the box.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Running right through him. Now he's loose down the left side.
Backlash got Parsons. Oh boy, I fucking love it.
Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 36 yards.
Double win.
And the Raiders strike quickly here
Now we
to
got
tie
him
up the
inside
ball
zone.
game.
Kind of watch.
They're going to try and
Straight
run.
up respect
And he
him
is
now.
into the end zone.
He
to
should
give
get
them
his
the
own defense.
lead.
Fucking love this shit. It's like sometimes you just gotta play with your manual subs, man, just so that you can get an advantage somewhere. Try to exploit mismatches. Try to get Jacobs lined up with Parsons so I can get a slam right at him.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 20.
Like I said, if he does tackle me, that backlash is gonna kick in, fatigue him and wear him down. No one should be doing force wins, bro. It's fair sim. I done said that. Yeah, unless they did, you know,
the
their
Dallas
opponent
offense
reach out
here
to
set to
them or
begin the
something like
drive.
that. But
they are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers.
Oh, shit, Bernie. I'm surprised he didn't look at that other guy. I forgot to put him in the third.
Turn this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen. A completion, a pass anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'm going to run inside zone. Jacobs is the crack block.
They run straight ahead here with White.
Blocks, bro. Do not run man cover. Do not play run fit.
Good gain of 9 on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder
or
get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
O'Connell to throw on second down. Swing that out wide to Jacobs. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And as they come to the line, they will not be
right over there at Parsons. Take Parsons out of the game. You want to be creative with him moving around, my guy. If you're using that defensive end, he's going to be easy to pick on.
The Raiders on third down.
If I had Parsons, he'd be everywhere.
They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
They go with Jacobs.
You cannot leave a DB one-on-one with Jacobs, bro. That's not a good look.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders will add to their 4th quarter.
See where Parsons is now? He's not outside. He's not a threat. He's not big enough to play inside.
Run it with Jacobs.
140 pounds. Remember what I teach y'all about gap integrity? The closer you are to the center, the bigger you need to be. He's in that spot where you need to be at least 280 pounds to play it. Abilities don't matter at that point, bro, especially in regs.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Once you take him out of that 6 tech, bro, he's through.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
That's a wrap.
They'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Probably going to go 6 trap here, but
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
On the backside, not a quarter.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
That boy running with him.
They take a shot
that boy running with
but
him.
it winds up falling incomplete.
We've seen
he ain't gonna have his son. Third on the backside.
Trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll fire.
Look at that boy. Look at that boy. Look at that boy.
That's gonna be
not beating that. Keep spamming it. Press. Third adjustment on the match. All I gotta do is just sit right here, wait for the check down.
He'll fire
Look at
deep
that.
downfield.
Who that boy is? Who that boy is?
And he bats it away.
You're not beating him, bro.
Down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores,
Right,
I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one...
And he gone. He out of though. He thought CD Lamb was going to be that dude. CD Lamb just got boxed by a rookie. Man, bro, imagine having a losing record and playing with the Cowboys. Just don't understand. It's this generation, though. I just wish I would have more home games. It's just tough playing up against certain home field advantages. I feel like that's the only thing that handicaps me sometimes. Because you're in a situation where you got to take the momentum away from them. You got to force plays.
Coverage of the National Football League is
finally, I get a home game.
Today we've got a fun AFC
against the Chiefs at that. Jesus, I'm always playing the Chiefs at Kansas City. Damn near every game that I play them, but that's a blessing in disguise. Sucks going there and not being able to audible. I'm going to take full advantage of the stamina recovery here. I'm going to be running a lot of no huddle.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s.
I won't be affected by no huddles on my defense. Good.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
All right, I'm going to run regular nickel, palms. I'm going to press it. I don't feel threatened by anyone except Valdez. Okay. It's got a stack look, so I got to be careful for anything vertical. Actually, that's an ISO now, so I got to put it in third. So he doesn't manipulate to come inside.
And the throw to the sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
All right, so he's going to run a post corner.
Second down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And he'll get this over the 25 and the 26. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first one. Pacheco. And he's running to a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field. Go
for that check down. How dare you. Mama said knock you out. Let's go. I'm actually going to experiment with that adjustment for the last time. We want to wear that defensive end out. So I'm going to put Jacobs at the running back position. See how he lines up. Could be like a man look. I don't like the alignment, so we're going to switch.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll go up the middle with White, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
All right, so
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And O'Connell now to throw. That's caught by the middle. Hooper.
Especially if you play man, you're not going to react to it fast enough.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some react to it.
Yeah, when he gets moving,
come out of that
many guys want to come over and put a hit out and do that.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Something I like.
Looking to throw.
Shoulder.
Toward the end zone,
I gotta put fucking Mayer there.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
All right, so he changed it. So what we're going to do is it's got to be a block, at least flat.
On second down, O'Connell.
Don't look around, find out. You cannot run man coverage on what I do. Right, these quick passes destroy man coverage.
On the board first here this afternoon. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. O'Connell's throwing for it, and this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return.
Just sideline him. Just sideline him.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Fucking way, bro.
Richie James. He's inside the 20. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big time.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Stay in cover 0. See if he
The
presses
Raider
it.
offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's complete into the hands of Myers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
So if I come out in gun, he's going to run cover 4. So now we know this. Let's take our shots. Oh, he went cover.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Very quick throw. He's got Myers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by 20 there on 3rd and 1.
3 or 1?
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That would complete to Trey Tucker. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Tucker! Got him! He worried about the wrong one, bro. Tucker, bro. He that dude. You better watch him.
They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast.
He fucked up. He fucked up. You know he don't fucked up, right?
And get our own 6 points.
You know he don't fucked up.
Huge chunk play to regain that lead. They'll
Good fucking chip block, Mayer. Let's take that dude out of the game.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably I've seen teams treat the two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
That's all I need. Get him to slow down.
Start this drive just
Kind of run him to the sideline.
Nice work on the return.
Tight open, bro. We're going to run this 6. I ain't hand, but if he's so tight, we show blitz on.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now a throw on first down.
You take that third off because he's running a vert with him. He's going to run the vert.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute
usually running.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Actually press this.
Toss right side to Pacheco.
Safety, the last line of defense.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Call for it. The switches.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Boom!
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
1-on-1.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to
know when to
keep
fold
from
on.
advancing the ball. Should be an
Know when to
battle
let
between two
go
runs
when
over
the
second half of
dealing's
this
done.
contest.
Here we go. Corner out. Corner flat. Corner flat.
Here's O'Connell.
Playing too high, bro.
And that's complete to Adams. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I don't know why I should just go cover 4 drop. That's not even a situation to run cover 4 drop. You give me everything underneath. In fact, I can actually smart route this post.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
Beautiful.
It's going to be caught for
Right in the bread basket. The second one, bro. Keep sleeping on him. Keep sleeping on him. Oh, you on the line, bro. All right, so pay attention to the alignment. See how he's supposed to run like an end. You don't want that.
Thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They'll look to throw, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Why are you running cover 4 drop right there? That's just generation, bro. You're giving me everything underneath. Pressing doesn't do shit for you, bro. If your assignment is to drop, you're dropping. You're not going to play the ball. That's dumb. Don't run cover 4 drop right there. Give everything up underneath.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about.
I don't know who tells these people to run this shit, man. Maybe they haven't found my channel yet. I'm actually going to try to send some heaters.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Right there.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, the bonus goes back on your
Try to get the clear out for Diablo and not fire into his ass. So I got that mid read right there. I wish I could put a better move right now. BAM! It's been a while since I did that gap shoot defense. So it's stupid to run right into Diablo.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final
3 times in a row.
Instead he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will score.
Just another wrinkle to get him involved in the run game. Start using him as the wing back so he can break long runs. Like I said, with that backlash ability, if they start getting sheds or keying in on it, he'll fatigue them and take them out of the game. Just try to find ways to get your playmakers involved. In order for me to do that, though, I had to put Jacobs as my starting fullback. So you notice I'm using Zamir White more up front. But you got Jacobs right there. But I can still use him as a halfback because there are packages where you could utilize your fullback as your halfback. Which gives me more flexibility with my offense because I can go from 21 personnel to 12 personnel with my packages.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside.
Here we go. Why can't I not just have like 10 home games in a row?
Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on.
I always gotta.
As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, it'd be nice to me, man.
To their AFL days in the 1960s, the Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
It's a little tough if I don't get momentum. Working to the sideline.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Trey White flex to be a press adjustment. Run palms. And just right here, just make sure we have that third on the outside, not the outside quarter.
They fake the give, now Mahomes.
Strip, get him! Oh my God, bro. That was a strip sack. Come on, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Pay attention. If you see anything. Flip it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, show blitz.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Just press over there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
They have any slot receivers.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st
Oh,
down.
that shit for what?
So the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Someone in there tight. Just go buzz scene.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now I know the running back's going to take that. I can take the post route.
Now to throw.
Go Pride.
Under pressure, and he'll
Love
go
that buzz
down
scene.
back
What's
at
up,
the 26-yard line.
Again, I can take the post route, either post or cross it.
2nd down and 17. Now Mahomes. And Watson has it right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Down.
They get 14
flat
back,
route
but
or
it leads now
blitz.
to a third down.
Do that right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Pass taken in. Is good tight end. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Pray, hopefully we can pray and see if we got through.
Target Travis Kelce on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
What happened there?
Oh, and
I
now
don't
they're
call
going to
for fakes.
fake it.
I do not call for fakes.
Incomplete.
I'm not playing
And say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look.
It's a flag.
The game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for one or going for two. So it makes sense to try it that way and maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Something I like. Actually, I do. Pass it to 5 o'clock.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. And he rifles one incomplete.
You can get into there,
maybe
Jacobs.
his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He slid him in, as usual.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this
This
down.
would probably be the better way to get him in the zone.
So they'll come up 1st
I'm
and
going
10
to
now
consistently
from the
get 10
33.
right runs with this.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
What do you want on him? What did he have?
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he'll take this one down near the 15. L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Sometimes I'll use this slash version. Try not to do it too much, though. You can't use turbo with it.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
What do you want on him? Like I said, I'll look at it when I'm finished.
Now it's O'Connell. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling.
Touchdown Raiders! Devontae Adams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about
not a good kick, my guy.
But he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
I'm going to go trap here. Show blitz since he's close.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And down he goes.
What's his archetype? Do you know?
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Under pressure, they got him again. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
It's now 3rd down.
Come back. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I don't get people. They just want to spam play action. It's not going to work if I have a containment on the field.
How about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
And look at
That's
this.
why I say I never fall for this shit.
And this is going to blow up in their
You're not going to get me with special team rinky-dinks. And you're going to rage quit at an 8-6 score? Oh my God, bro. Alright, we're not going to be changing abilities every week, okay? So whatever his ability is, it's going to stick. And y'all not going to try to finesse True either. Oh, I gotta play the Panthers. Damn, I lost again. How is he? He's supposed to take a loss. How is he? Because I remember I set the forced loss. Come on, man. Someone doing that crazy shit. Because remember, he rage quit against the Chiefs. He was supposed to take a forced loss. Because I remember setting it. So how the fuck is he in the playoff spot and I'm not? Why was that changed? Who's setting forces? Bro, Pat. Chargers is still he's supposed to have a forced loss there. I'm gonna have to set it to his next game, bro. Like they are. Well, actually, I ain't even gonna set it on that. I'm gonna let Chiefs play that, and then I'm gonna set it on his next one. Like you can't people going behind people's back, bro. That's what I said, man. You don't need multiple commissioners, bro. People go behind people's backs. Like we had it stable when it was just me and you. I'm gonna call you and let you know. Please answer.
Please leave your message for 2675.
I don't want to answer the phone. Don't worry, my league won't be ran like this. I promise you. I try to do what I can when I'm home, but Jesus. People go behind your back. You gotta deal with other people like that's what they do. If someone tells them no, it's just like y'all were kids once upon a time. You used to go ask your mom something and she'd say no, and then you'd go behind your mom's back and then ask your dad to get a different answer. That's pretty much what they're doing. I don't understand, bro. Like, too much. Like I said, my league not gonna be ran like this. My league gonna be in order, in control. Ain't gonna have all this wild shit going on. But like I said, it is what it is. This thing getting reset at the end of the year anyway, so my league already set. So don't have a Saints user. There's just too much shit going on, man. People setting forces to games that's not supposed to be forced. Chargers was supposed to take a second loss for rage quitting against the Chiefs, and he was set a force win when he was not supposed to. He was supposed to take a loss. I'm going to wait until after he plays the Chiefs because I already know the Chiefs going to beat him, and then I'm going to set his force loss for the week after. I mean, he understands. I mean, he's a cool dude, but he can't be going behind people's backs. That seems to be an ongoing issue. Hey, the Panthers is on. Someone in chat, man, asked to see if you want to play. I'll go ahead and get that game out the way. They gave me the trap game. Oh man, they're about to fuck me. I'm going to set it after. Well, then he probably setting shit without asking. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. But we'll figure it out. Like I said, my league not gonna be ran like this. There's like too much shit going on behind people's backs. I didn't say that you was. I'm just saying other people asking and doing stuff behind people's back. Other people abusing their ability to set forces and stuff. Like remember when I was doing stream the other day and we seen the ability edits? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let you play the Chiefs though, cause you and Chiefs had that's a rivalry game, bro. Y'all gotta play that. You get a chance to get back at them, but it'll be your next game. I'm gonna give you your vengeance against the Chiefs. I'll let you have that one. Don't quit on them, bro. Like, you better manage the clock like a motherfucker. Now, you got a bye week? Nah, you got the Browns. That should be home there. Whew. Yo, hey, someone in the chat, my phone's charging. Someone see if Panthers wants to play. He was online. He still is. I'm gonna do my training and then see if he want to play. I don't know what his strategy is. Be a passer. You gotta. Okay, we can go with outside runs. We can do that. He runs a lot of zone. Doesn't matter. Look at my numbers, bro. Stop saying what? Look at my numbers. I'm number one total defense. I'm top 10 in scoring defense. The only defensive scoring is allowed. I'm top 10 in offensive scoring. I'm number 1 in, and then I got to play Chiefs twice, and I'm still number 1 in defensive total yards per game. That says something. Top 10 in offensive total yards per game. I'm number 3 in defensive pass yards per game, and again, I got to play the Chiefs twice with his cheating ass. I just got to work on my offensive pass yards. I'm top 5 in rushing, defensive rush yards allowed. Top 5 offensive rushing, top 5 defense. Bro, those are fucking good numbers. I just got to get that offense up a little bit better, bro. The defense is balling for me right now. Like, even last year, my defense was good. I get this man right. I'm gonna be all right. And I'll be honest, Tyree, he been a big part of my success because I put him on the inside in that 3-tech, and he just get after the quarterback, create pressure. If anyone in Discord, man, let me know if the Panthers want to play. So I get it done because it's my work weekend. So. Give me 1 sec, man. Let me do my training. And ask Panthers if you want to play tonight, and let me know. I gotta get that boy Rivera right. In and out sub. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Alright, so your sub in is basically, let's say I go run, a 20-yard out route, make the completion, get hit, my dude gets fatigued because of the hit. It's a little, it drains me a little bit. Well, if you have a high sub in rate, when your player gets slightly fatigued or whatever, discolored, those subs come in immediately to replace them. So you'll always have a fresh guy on the field. Your sub out, this is going to be more key for franchise. Your sub out means taking out of the game completely. If it gets to the point where their fatigue is so fucking low that they can't really do anything anymore, it's basically just taking them out of the game completely. Now, it'll carry over week to week, and it'll put them back in based off of whatever your sub-in ratio is for, how much stamina that they're going to have when you want them to return. Okay? That's pretty much what it is. The sub-in is going to be based off your stamina. So if you want them to get frequently changed, sub-out means getting taken out of the game. If you have a high sub-out rate, then let's say you don't have a lot of positive depth, or if you have a situation where one of your receivers is fatigued a lot, like a couple of you guys been having early in the year, what you would want to do is set your sub-outs higher than your sub-ins. Now, granted, you're going to be playing with backups until your guys recover, but you could do that so that they can recover and whatnot. But default, I just run a high auto sub rate. You know, the sub in is at 95%. So that means if they lose 5% of their stamina, they get took out immediately. So that's why I said if I go out and run a play 20-yard, if I run a deep vertical and take any kind of stamina reduced, they're going to get taken out on the next play so that they can recover. And that's what I be trying to teach y'all. You know, listen. Yeah, it's percent based. Especially if if you're running ghost routes and shit, you don't want your number one receiver out there running ghost routes, and then when you need him to fucking run a route and catch the ball, he's too fucking tired and drained. Yeah, so like I set a high sub in rate, okay, so that they get took out immediately after plays like that. So like I said, I'm running 95 on my sub in.
Let's go.
Cannot go for high hit sticks on that boy. Everything got to be chopsticks. And like I said, your sub out, like I said, that's them just being benched until they recover completely.
Here we go, shot.
But that's how you get your realistic subs. Don't do that, dog. Don't do that. I gotta get 6 in a row, man. Once I get 6 in a row, we good. Run Jacobs with a rookie is not an easy task. See, the thing with this drill is you gotta be on the cut stick before he can. If you get too close, he's gonna automatically break the tackle. So you have to be on it before you get in his range. See, if I do it too close, he's gonna do that, and I have to get like 6 in a row so that I know that I get it. Oh my god. Jacobs is a cheat code. I'm probably gonna change my depth for this as well. Probably use him as a fullback more for multiple purposes. For one, this won't be hard against. I can go up against Amir White. And for two, I'll be able to be more flexible with my packages. Alright, give me 2 more. Work with it. I can work with 1 more. That'd be good. Now it doesn't matter what I get. Prefer to keep going. There we go. 1 more, we gold. I mean silver. There's silver. 1 more, we gold. Now we're going for records. It's tough stopping them inside runs. Just score enough points and then just let them drain the clock. I can get like 40, 50,000 and just let them run. A 70. Let's see if Panthers want to play. He didn't quit, did he? He didn't change his name or something. Nobody touched settings. What do you mean I touched settings? Who changed everything? See, the default's trying to change too many abilities. I don't know what's going on with them. Alright, what ability you said you wanted on Bateman? Well, let me make sure I clear my training. Scramble. And he was just online too. Hey, good luck with that, Chargers. I told you how to beat them. Make sure you double team them. You're gonna have to use that motion crack block because he's not gonna get out of his defense. He's gonna stay in that BS alignment. You need to motion the crack over to take out the second slot. Put the double team on Chris Jones or Parsons, whichever zone you're gonna run through, so that they can't shed with the inside stuff or whatever. That's how you're going to have to deal with that. That way you'll have somewhat of a run game. As far as passing, you just got to throw that bitch fast as fuck, like I do. You're just going to have to get out of certain things. You're not going to be able to hold on to the ball because, like, when certain defenders hit certain thresholds, they're a little bit tougher to pass on when you wait. So, like, if his guys have anything close to 90, 91 on their thresholds, it'll be a little bit tougher. It's kind of like in that mud tier stuff. So I don't know. I just know you gotta pass that bitch fast as fuck, because he does do some weird blitzes where he just gets nanos. I don't know where is man coverage. And he's running on a morality boost too, so you gotta be careful. Yeah. He's got two guys with 90, 91 plus. And they got very high play rec. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to hit them with quick switch routes or anything where that first route reacts and you got to back shoulder the fuck out of them. That's really his only threat. Anybody else isn't necessarily going to play great. Like, I mean, this is bullshit because Snead was supposed to be a fucking free agent at the end of the last year, but like I said, with the whole we got to put everybody back on their team stuff, this man done snuck around and signed free agents when the rest of us couldn't. So that was bullshit. But it is what it is. Like I said, stuff like that's not gonna happen in my league, bro. Like, that shit's gonna be organized once I get people in. Like I said, if anybody else is interested, please let me know. Be my guest. I put the Discord link in the community post so you can join from there. Just trying to see. We're sitting here at week 10 where the latest that they would let me get it. I don't think anybody's touching anything. They shouldn't be. Bro. I don't think we have that. I mean, they're 1-year contracts anyway. I'm not going to worry about it. But still, man, try to not be in free agency until we get the league filled. Like I said, year one will be free on this because we're starting so late in it. Because I just wanted to try to get the roster somewhat as close to up to date as possible. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play some Ray, probably one more Rays game. Alright, let's play another game. Actually, you know what? I gotta teach y'all things, man. Teach y'all how run fits work. Here, let's go up against the Cowboys. And I always say it, man. Motions change defensive run fits. What ability do you need, man? Because I kept asking you, you didn't say nothing, bro. Hold up. I do a lot of comeback games, my guy. I try not to put myself in those positions, but sometimes they just happen like that, I guess. Oh. You didn't tell me his archetype. I could have told you. He's like, everybody. And there's a reason why this shit's locked, because there's going to be that one guy. I just know it. Like, I can already tell. There's going to be that one guy that tries to abuse the system if I leave it on. I just know. You might want to raise your sliders, though. I know you said you can't use him right now. You're going to have to raise your sliders, like on your sub outs or something. So if you have anybody that's hit with that fatigue bug, they'll recover. I'll show you. Deep in elite, second win. He doesn't have a lot of abilities. He's a low overall. That's pretty much it. The runoff. Short in, short out. And apprentice. This shit only works versus man. I don't use it. Alright, what else? Is that it? All right. They gave me a trap game against the fucking Panthers, bro. I'm done. And then I get to play Bengals and Ravens. So interesting. All right. I'll show you the ones I'm using, and then I'll tell you what adjustments you need to make based off of certain things that you got to key in on. You go to manage staff right here. It has to be done in franchise because your franchise sliders are different from your global sliders. Global sliders do not work in CFM. Okay? So when you come in franchise, you go right here to auto subs. Now I have mine set a little bit higher. If you have a situation where your running back is gaslighted, like Derrick Henry, what you want to do is you want to take the sub out and raise it up a little bit higher. Your sub out needs to be high as fuck and your sub in needs to be low. That way all your backup running backs or whatever, they can rest up, especially for when you need them. Like if you're in a playoff race, you can have that up pretty high for a little while and then, alter it as necessary. But these are the ones that I use throughout the year. I use 95 in, 75 out. So like I said, if you just have a situation where one of your guys is taking a little bit more fatigue, then you need to take him out of the lineup completely by benching him. By doing that, you just need to raise your sub out higher than your sub in. So if I was you with your halfbacks, I would sign more halfbacks, make sure you have at least 5, and then put your sub out close to like 90. And then have your sub in roughly at like 80 or something like that. Because see, once they get subbed out, once your next dude comes in, he's going to be out of the game. He's going to rest up for the next game. That's how that works. So is you would have to trust your depth if you did that. I'm just giving you a heads up. Like let's say you have a good running back and your backups aren't so good, and you do that. I'm just giving you a heads up. Your backup, you're not going to be able to use your starter anymore because he's going to get rest. Like I said, if you already have a playoff seat, that's fine. You can rest them up for the playoffs and stuff like that. But I'm just letting you know in advance if you're trying to play for a seed, like a number 1 seed or something. I'm just giving you a heads up. You'll be playing with lower depth. But that's pretty much it. What's up with the Bengals being 7-4? What? A lot of 7-4s. Jacksonville 7-4. You got. If he quit now, or he's still on there. I'm trying to play mine. I hate getting forced wins. If I had forced wins, I could have got that forced win against the Chiefs when he quit on me 3 times in a row. Should have made his ass take a fucking forced loss for each time he quit on me. I still wanted to play on though, so I could go back and look at stuff. Alright, but I'll teach y'all. I'm gonna try. I reckon I can do it here. I don't even know. Dude was online. Now he backed off. I'm aware of that, but I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. If it gets to a point where he doesn't quit out of here so I can play the game, then I would do it at the last minute. I'm not going to sit there and just kind of, you know, humbly keep accepting stuff like that. I want to play. I'm going to make some changes to my roster, though. Adjust it to how I play regs. Alright, so we got 3 quarterbacks on. I'm actually going to start Zamir. My backup needs to be... I'm actually going to use Barner as my backup. If you have a situation where a guy is fatigued or really bad, put the on that position, put the sub out higher. But other than that, if you're just wanting your guys to be fresh throughout the year, you go 95 in, 75 out. All right, so that should be that. And then I go fullback. They hurt my boy Myers for what? Everybody else on here getting Juicy Jade. I had to take him out. All right, man. All right. Let me show y'all real quick. Go get a spot for Jacobs now. Hey, what's up? I don't know. Okay, wide 9, that'll work. Alright, notice how you'll have like certain formations where you'll have guys in positions where you do not have someone that can block them appropriately. So like even if I ran like an inside zone, he would basically become unblocked, and depending on his pursuit, he'll be able to, chase you down from behind in most sense. You see right there, he's able to come from the backside as the force defender. When you're running the ball, you want to kind of take that away from him, okay? So everything that you do is going to change the alignments in the defense, or it's going to change the alignments where your offensive line blocks, okay? So if I move a guy that's not responsible for a run fit block, like for instance where Jacobs is, he's got someone weak on him, okay? I want to get a swap off on that. So I would rather want Jacobs to chip the defensive end, and by doing that, it would allow me to get double teams on both interior linemen. So like if you're dealing with teams that have double inside stuff, and the only way to cancel out inside stuff is to get double teams on them, and then you're going to have to use the motion crack block. Now you can't pike it while the guy is still behind the line of scrimmage, because if you do that, what happens is they're going to get block shits. You don't want to get block shits. Always wait for your motion to get outside the tackle shoulder before you hike it. And we're going to kind of slow it down so that you can see the crack block. You see right there. I'm just going to slow it down. I didn't take the right run. I probably could have juked it in. But I want you to pay attention. Basically, we changed the run fit so this tackle doesn't have to worry about the end, okay? He gets picked up, the tackle can go to the second level, and we get double teams on both interior linemen, okay? So all I would have to do is just, follow the run fit that opens. So if I could juke back or whatever, just kind of use my running back vision. So just go back in again. He picks up the block, and then you're just able to run. So it doesn't matter, like, if they have inside stuff or something like that. Now, if it gets to a situation where you have to use the double team so that you know where your double team is being, you can apply the double team adjustment and do the same thing. So that way you have more control of where the double team is going, so you can leverage it to your run. So I'll show you again. You can just make sure you get the double team. Hike after he crosses the shoulders. Don't hit turbo. As long as you're going forward, you're going to benefit. If it gets to a situation where they like run cover 0 or something like that, then obviously you're going to be able to break one for a long run or kick it outside and be able to follow your blocks and so on and so forth. But it's definitely something that you're going to be able to, you need to use against people that try to stack abilities on that side of the ball. I mean, it's not going to be like you're going to break runs all the time. I mean, I'm saying you're going to get positive yards. That's going to be crucial. Like if you have 3 to 5 yards that you can get against someone that's just stacking inside stuff and no outsiders and stuff like that, then you need to take advantage of it. Now, I'm not sitting here saying the entire game do this. I'm just saying use it as a leverage point to where they respect it enough that they'll try to adapt to it, and then you can open the rest of your playbook up. Okay, so a lot of the stuff that I'll do will kind of be pinpointed off of me doing that. I might run a slant flat concept. And then same thing, as soon as he crosses off the backside, I'll hike and quick throw. Just try to get easy yards, use the short passing game as a run game, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to handle dealing with people that have 91 plus, man thresholds. Okay, especially in CFMs. It can be tougher with abilities if they have man shade abilities or stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you distribute the ball fast before the defenders can react, even with the higher thresholds. The benefit of when they're going in man coverage, they usually play the receiver and not the ball, whereas zone is more aggressive to the ball. So it's just something to kind of key in on stuff like that as well. That's why I prefer to go up against man coverage, because they don't necessarily get picks on these short routes, because they're, like I said, they're playing the receiver. Their animation will be to target the receiver, not the ball. So I can just pretty much do what I want. They're not going for the ball. That's just another... Huh? Why does everybody want to change their ability? What do you want on him? It's like if you hike it too early, he'll block. So I mean, it depends. What's this? What? Oh. You better make sure it's right, because we're not going to keep changing abilities throughout the year, okay? This will be the last time. I'm giving you a heads up, bro. You only got 2 running backs. You know that thing's going to kind of get you. You better make sure you sign some running backs. We need to turn salary cap on like a motherfucker. I don't know if it'll fix anything, because shit's already broken. It should have been on. I don't know why the fuck it got turned off. It's not like it matters anyway, but that shit's locked. That shit got locked. That shit broke. Alright, let's see. He can't get a lot, bro. He's a low level. He ain't getting shit for real. You have like those tier 1 abilities. You got, in order to get him up, he got to be like close to a 90. Yeah, I'm trying to, man. People begging for stuff like you need stuff. That's why my league, we have abilities off, so we ain't got to worry about that. Right tackle. because people changing stuff too much, going behind, people editing stuff, and it was just getting out of proportion. Now, did you watch the whole stream, bro? Like, we went in there and seen all the stupid edits that was happening. It just got to a point where there was just too many Chiefs and not enough Indians, and sometimes you just got to put it to where it's just, you got to control what you can. If you don't, then it should just go haywire. People start exploiting way beyond. What team are you? Like I said, that's why I turn that shit off in my league, bro. It's just straight stick skills matter. You ain't got abilities to bail you out. Best man wins. I don't like dealing with these abilities. This shit's unrealistic. He's got Polar Elite and Nasty Streak. What did you want to see? I mean, he's 80 overall, bro. You already know he's not going to get any good abilities. Like, he's got the fucking tier 1, the entry-level mud abilities. He's not going to get nothing. He won't get anything until he's, like, close to 90 overall. Like, 85 is your tier 2s. You can't use threat detector. It's like, he needs to be a 90 overall pass protector to get the best pass abilities. So yeah, you would have to work on him as a pass protector. Agile fucking sucks. I don't see any for power. Yeah, you're stuck with Nasty Streak. You take that off, you might not be able to get it back. I don't know how that works. Because I think Nasty Streak's like a tier 3, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, you might just keep what he has. That, bro. Polar Elite's a better ability than Fool Me Once. Why would you want to swap that? Because if you're running a toss run or something with them, he's going to get instant pancakes to his side. The Fool Me Once is not necessarily great. I used to run that shit in Matt Mutt, and that shit was horrible. Didn't fucking work. Especially if he's 81 overall, bro. It's like, how long do you plan on holding the ball for? Me personally, I don't hold on to the ball forever, so I don't really rely on abilities for stuff like that. It's like, you can't hold on to the ball forever in this game anyway. Alright. Let me get some lab work. See, I'm going to start using Jacobs as a fullback so I can get him involved. So he's going to be my tail. So I can give a man look. And then I know he's a man. I can move him over there. Just trying to see. I can run like the 2 fakes. Hey, that actually works pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can do something different with that though. Obviously, he's gonna have his route text too, so I could run the Texas concept and then have the high-low. I understand, man. I mean, I wanted to start. Ooh, that's a good route concept. Obviously, I won't be able to use that in my league. I need to go in my league and practice because this one, too many shenanigans, I'm being honest. I just don't like abilities for real. Miss the old days of Madden. When Madden was great. Madden 06, 05, 07, in that era. Year I graduated high school and shit. I think Madden was at its prime. I was participating in tournaments, winning tournaments and stuff. Just not really fond of the AI assistants. Shit. Here, I'll just do my training. Let me set my depth chart. I don't even think I got my depth chart set for this. Should be Aiden. We got Yaku, but I'm using do it like that. I gotta release them too. I gotta sign people from my practice squad and shit. Because there's a lot of people on here that's not on the team with us anymore. Left end starters, right end split, defensive tackle, split. I don't have a left outside linebacker, middle linebacker. What up, True? Duh. I told y'all I use good fucking sliders. Nobody wants to listen to me. Everybody wants to be like, oh, it's a glitch. Oh, it's a glitch. He said, I need you to fix this for me. Instead of listening to what I tell people. People are crybabies, bro. I gotta set my things in this league too, so hold up. Tight end, starters. Left tackle starters. Left guard. Center. I gotta figure out which dudes I want to work on. Obviously, both of them. Finish 23. I want to use a way to change them. Let me see who I got. Nate Hobbs is young. I got Trey Tucker. I should use like Byron Young. He'll be tough though, but he is quick. Bernie would be good for the chase and tackle. How do I want to do this? I think those are probably my best options. I mean, yeah, Tucker good, but he'll ball out in the game. Let's just rock with it like that. Oh! This one, he doesn't have all his pass rush points. The other one, I got him at 5 pass rush points. So I got to get him up to speed. And he always bull rushes to the fucking net side. Get up. If I know that, then I need to make sure that I can cut through there. Right here, I'll be able to do it. Alright, we gotta go. I'll probably alternate Mayer and Tucker on this drill week to week. And once I get this training done, then I'll show you all in practice some things that you can add to your game. high spots over there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that. Not that I need it. I tried. If he was faster, I could have. Like receivers, like fast receivers, you need to be trying for that. This shit sucks for DBs. I usually do this until he's like an 80 overall, and then I just leave it alone. I just stay with it. Stay in front of him. Jam. And he cheated me there. Hold up. For what? Oh man, it depends on your depth, bro. Like I swap mine based off of what I have at each position and who my starters are and whatnot. Like I'll go full pads, but I might split on certain ones. Like if I'm at 100%, I'll go full pads and let specific starters. If I like the starter, and he's under a long contract, I'll let him work out until he gets a little tired, and then I'll start working the backups. I'll alternate them too, week to week, depending on how things go. Like Bennett does real good in this drill with his 96 speed. That helps. So he'll be easy to get to 80 overall. I just need to get him on the field so he can perform. It's like the beginning of the year, I was using him in the slot a lot as a blitzer. So I let them do their training. So, they don't really take a lot of fatigue here. Let's see who's getting work. Yeah, the better your depth is, the less likely your guys will get hurt. You're not going to get hurt in this league on in practice mode because I have the practice mode injuries off. But no pads means light work. Pads is basically you're going to get extra experience points. So that's basically what you're kind of measuring your stick on. He should be a blocker. I know we got possession, but we want him to be a blocker. Yaku is a blocker. I want him to be utility, but he's too fucking slow. Alright, so now I can go to practice. Play with his team. See, I gotta swap my slot. I should be using him as my number 3, to be honest. Like he really deserved that role. But I I just like using them in the slot. We'll fix whatever we need to fix later. Just try to work on some good pass concepts for these guys. Obviously, a couple years ago, this used to be a one-play touchdown versus everything, and then they changed how zones work. So it became, it was like one year I was trying to use it, and it just wasn't working. I was pissed. Because it was like easy money, bro. But here's the change. Instead of running the drag, just put the flat read. So now you have a flood post concept with one read coming on the backside to beat your match. Now, you could opt with this running back, you could opt to force that, like let's say if he's like in a quarters or palms or anything, and that linebacker right there is playing the quarter flat, you could force the hand to stretch him and pull him upfield to open up the middle of the field. You could run him in a wheel route on that backside. But mainly you just want to read, the two reads here is going to be the flat corner on this 1-2. And then if they aren't open, then you can check something else. Now, and a more advanced read is you could read this post. If you don't want to check to anything over here, you read that post first. Sometimes you might want to smart route it so it cuts a little bit faster. It's a tough squeeze. It's doable, but it's a tough squeeze. I forgot I took abilities off. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Y'all don't have your route concepts. It's just going to be straight user. It should be interesting, though. Probably should use Myers as my slot. Go. That's probably what I should do. Put Myers right there. That way I could put Tucker in easier spots. I really don't like putting small receivers at point. Let me check my packages, see what I can do. So the number 3 receiver. Give me 1 sec, folks. Come here, Zeus. Come here. Come here. Stop flapping. Zeus, the brothers, they big boys. Deuce is mad at me. Deuce. You okay, buddy? What's the problem? That. Tell them your problem. Tell them. Uh-huh. What else? You done talking? Spoiled ass cat. Just look. Okay. Halfback solo would put number 2 receiver on. That's fine. Thinking about changing the slot. Is he already the number 3 receiver? Carter's the number 3. So I'm trying to figure out. I like the dual tight end package. Strong slot is good. I need to change it to where I don't run a lot of bunch though, so I'm like limited on the packages here. So I could go big. But that's the only one that I'll use. Alright, so for this, where are we at? Obviously going to be the point receiver and the flat. And then you would have that motion over to drag the safety. So read the flat. Easy. I might need to put Renfro in as my number 3. Because he'll probably be more valuable in that aspect. Boom, he takes the flat and hit the corner out. It's just a simple concept you can use, and if you don't want to take those. So we actually get a chip block here on Crosby. This is actually pretty good. If you're dealing with elite linemen, see how he gets a bang, boom, push him back inside, and then run your route. So I might actually start using that more now that I know that he'll do that. That's actually pretty good. So he's going to wait, get a bang, and then release. So now we know we have a chip block. Halfback angle, boom. So the only thing I would have to do, obviously I could sit there. I know he's going to wait, chip block, and run his route. So all I need now is something I could probably manipulate. Maybe the running back to do something. I'm trying to see. Let's see if I do that. Okay, so he doesn't chip block right there. Let me slow it down. Maybe the running back route. Like he did stay, but he didn't chip block. It was like he only chip blocked if I have a check release. So that's something to note of. Now, just because he's a chip block doesn't mean you have to throw it to him. So sometimes the chip blocks, they stay back longer than they should. Put that flat route. Oh, let's try to do the flat route with the motion exit. Pull out for that. Didn't really like the motion exit there. Unless I do like a double motion. That was like the thing, like on current gen, was the double motion. It's not gonna let me do it right there. Let's see if I do it behind the tight end. Okay, so you can do it if he's motioned behind the tight end. Not necessarily where I want to motion him from.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Bronco 80. Say hurt. 79 Bronco. 70 range. 70 range. Let go.
Alright, so if I can get that. Hold on. I could probably set somebody up for something. Let me see.
On the set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
I think it would have to be a drag slant combo.
Go. Here we go, shot. 60 Maverick, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
So if he's run 4,
18
I
Pioneer.
can do it like this.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Rig alert, rig alert. Hut, hut.
That was a horrible route of the running back. Like Jesus. What was he doing? What was he thinking? He ran into the lineman. That wasn't your route, my guy. Probably got to put a better route runner back there. Or usually I could motion him over here, smart route it, so he'll go deeper, I guess.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Chap 60, Chap 60. Dragon 60.
Yeah, so you'd have to motion out, smart route it. Give me a sec, fellas. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll play with it. Like I said, I want to get back into using Gun Bunch again. It's been difficult lately. Sorry about that, fellas. Sometimes nature call and you gotta handle your business.
Here we go.
There's actually a couple of things that I ran out of here last year. I need to get back into doing. See what I got. I know I used to run like this double. The double post.
Check smash. Check smash.
What if he's his chip block?
Let's go now. Go street. Bronco. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Ain't even trying to block Max. He just. Yeah, come on, man. Oh, man. He just thinks like, fuck it, bro. Yeah, I don't think this line's good enough to run anything with that type of motion. I'm trying to remember what I did with it last year. I felt like I probably rolled out with it or something.
Hurt. Come on. Set.
I would have to be smart routed. Like I said, that's why I stopped running bunts because of stuff like that. It's like they get jammed up too easy. I'm just trying to figure out which plays are going to be able to use, especially with abilities off, because you're not going to be able to run double like a post over the top of that crosser. So you're going to have to improvise. Probably run like a deep dig. Okay, so it's there. I just got to get down protection. Let's see if I was getting blitzed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets a chip block on Crosby, force him to play zone. So obviously, yes, it was a blitz. I might actually run that versus gun bunch. Like sometimes you find defenses by just going into practice mode, and you see what, like you might come out in a formation. You're like, okay, so he's running double A gap, so there's going to be a cover 3 blitz. And it comes out wide. I might start running that versus bunch. You're going to have to take it off. I think I know what blitz that is. That's the, first one that is, because the safety on the back end is the mid, which is pretty much idealistically what you want. And I would probably put Max on the inside. Now I could actually run that defense. Let me actually flip sides. We're just chunking prayers up. I might put Tucker as my number 3 receiver so I can get him on the ISO. I might have to make that adjustment because, I mean, I like Carter, don't get me wrong. But I think Tucker potentially could be a little bit more for me. But other than that, let's lap this double mug. See what options I have. Alright, I gotta fix my belt. Alright, so the play he was in was the nickel. Nickel dog 3. That should give me both my coverage linebackers right there. And obviously I need to turn match on. It'd be nice to have a new defense to deal with bunch. Be creative. Let's see. Need to put Max. I think my options are nickel overload.
Let's go.
And then that would be pressed. Might be it. Just double check. One thing, I might have to take that third and put it into a quarter because he's going to go after the innermost vertical. But it does do a good job at sealing, pick up that block. I'm going to do it with a match quarter, press match third.
Here we go.
Oh my. Crosby comes in untouched. So it's what? Press the D line down. Press quarter. I might actually use this.
On the double.
See, did a good job getting off. I need to put
Let's go now.
Bennett on the backside though. Probably not gonna spend too much time on it because I do need to go some sleep. I got a long day of work tomorrow. Let's see. Find out, fellas. Seems pretty consistent versus a non-block running back. Sends him on a route. I don't know what the tackle's doing here. It's like there's no attempt to block Crosby. It's like we got a lot of one-on-ones on the inside. So I got to do that adjustment. Let's pinch in. Bro, dude is coming screaming.
Ready? Go.
There he goes again. Look at this. Without abilities on.
Let's go.
Like, guy got a blitz. You waited till a bunch. They finally block him. For the most part, the furthest it would let me get was week 10. So I'm going to wait. Yeah, it's real life up till week 10. So there's not everything you know, is going to be completely up to date, but it's up to date till week 10. It's like some of the practice squad, you know, you can sign your guys on practice squad and stuff. I'll have to make a couple of adjustments to my team because there's some guys on my practice squad I need to move up. I gotta let Isaac Rochelle go. I gotta let Malik Creed go. I gotta bring that Janarius Robinson, whatever his name is, I gotta bring him up. I put a faster guy in the slot. They can come screaming. I spread the line.
Let's go now.
And then we go to the other side.
Okay, break.
I gotta make Tucker my number 3. Just feels like it makes sense. Because I could put Tucker on the outside. I might do that in regs as well. Use Carter more as a slot. Boy, that line. I miss that line we had like 2 years ago. Shit was like cheating. Alright, so instead of him running that, let's let him go to the flat. I could get a second route, like a dig route or something in between on there. Or, so I run him like that. Now you gotta make your choice, and I gotta lead block. Y'all know I be scheming. Scheming. Take that wheel. And we just gonna dump it underneath. Easy completions. That's what you want. Just pick on people. You're gonna drop down, give me the wheel, or are you gonna give me that? That's how you pick on the naval coverage motherfuckers. They can't defend all of them. even without his abilities on him, he's just unblockable as fuck.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
This line is horrible. That's why I quick pass, man, because I don't have time for routes to develop for real.
Go, Rick. Go.
I do try to lab some schemes in case I need it, but Jesus, I ain't gonna have time to throw it deep.
60 Eagle, 60 Dragon, 60. 19 Lion.
Alright, fellas, I'm gonna get some sleep. I will see y'all tomorrow, man. If y'all need me, man, you're in the Discord, okay? I am tired.